guys, hope you're all doing well. So I'm here to finally do a natural hair update. A lot of you have asked about me doing this video for quite some time, and I always knew I was going to do it at my 2-year mark. So today I'm celebrating 2 years of being natural. I can't believe 2 years has already gone by since I did my big chop, and it's really exciting to see how far, my hair has come. I've enjoyed it right from the beginning when I chopped it off, and honestly I have been tempted to cut it off again just because I really liked it when it was short. But I am also excited that my hair is growing, and I definitely want to see how much length I can get and how much it can grow as I continue on this natural hair journey. Now I guess if we're talking about hair textures, I would consider myself maybe a 4C texture, but I'm not really stuck on the hair textures. My hair is my hair and I love it for what it is. But my hair is definitely, more on the kinkier side. It definitely has coils, especially at the root of my hair. And when I wash it, I can definitely feel it. But even if I was to wash it and like put product in it, I guess, brush it or comb it out, I would get some kind of definition. But, that doesn't stay long before it becomes, really kind of afro-y, which I don't mind at all. I really like it when it's a bit stretched out. So yeah, I just kind of roll with it. Now in terms of the products I use, my regimen is so simple, guys. I get so many emails and Facebook inbox messages asking me, what am I doing to my hair? How is it growing? What products am I using? I'm not a product junkie at all. I find products that work for me that I like and I stick to it. But literally there are like 3 products I use on my hair, and usually with my hair, when I wash my hair, so wash day, I'll usually braid it up or cornrow it or thread it, and then I leave my hair alone for at least 4 weeks, to be honest. Yeah, at least 4 weeks, and I'm just wigging it during that time. So I'm taking my wigs on and off, but I'm leaving my hair alone. And honestly, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that has helped with my hair growth, is that I just don't play with it. I don't mess with it. Every now and then I'll pull it out and I'll do the afro puff, I'll pin it here and there where it is an afro, but I'm not constantly playing in my hair, so it's being left alone, and I think that's really helped. Another thing that I think has played a really key part in retaining length especially, and minimizing breakage and that kind of thing, is I finger detangle. So when my hair is out, if I need to detangle it, I will use my fingers to separate it. I only use a comb when I'm washing my hair. So on wash day, I'll usually part my hair into 4 sections, and I'll detangle each section separately, from the tips to the roots, and then I'll shampoo it. And then when I condition it, which is also in the 4 sections, I'll comb through it again, get rid of any more knots, and detangle it further. And honestly, by the time I've done that second detangling, the hair is so soft. Like I can literally run my fingers through my hair. So yeah, that's really worked for me. And then when I'm braiding up my hair, I'll put my products in and comb it one more time and then braid it up. And then after that, if I'm wearing my natural hair, any kind of detangling is done with my fingers. Okay, so in regards to the products that I use to wash my hair, once again, I don't use super expensive products. The unfortunate thing is, being in Australia, the products that are available to us is quite limiting. So I have a friend in New York who sends me, most of my products. But for shampooing, I simply use the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. This is the Hawaiian Coconut and Orchard extracts. I've been using this shampoo from the beginning, and I even use this on my extensions as well. It smells really, really nice. So I'll do one wash with this, and then I'll go through one more time with the T-Gel Daily Control anti-dandruff shampoo. This is the Neutrogena one, and I was using this even when my hair was relaxed, and it really helped with dandruff. I only started using it recently because I did realize that I was getting a bit of dandruff, so it kind of helps combat that. But previously I was just using this as my shampoo, but because of the dandruff I have combined the two. And then I literally smother my hair with conditioner, and the two that I use, once again, the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration, the conditioner, and then this is the olive oil replenishing conditioner. I squeeze a bit of this, rub it through, then I put a ton of this in and just make sure it's like soaking with the product. And then I'll use my wide tooth comb to detangle. I never detangle with anything smaller than this. And this comb, my mom actually bought it for me. I'm not sure if she got it here or if she got it in Ghana, but it's a really, really good comb. I've had this comb for at least it's got to be more than 5, probably like 7 or even 10 years. So it's a really good durable comb. So once I come out of the shower and, you know, I squeeze some of the excess water out, I actually use some leggings to wrap around my head. So these are just some old leggings that I have. The fabric is very stretchy. I literally will just pop it over my head like this, twist it, and just kind of wrap it around and secure it. So I'll leave that on for about 15-20 minutes so, you know, it soaks up some of the water. And then the 3 products I use in my hair before I braid it up. I start off with the Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter. I absolutely love this product. First of all, the smell is just amazing. It smells like candy. It smells sweet. And I put a generous amount of this in my hair. So, you know, I'll start from the roots, come down to the tips, and then I'll actually take some more of the product and concentrate especially on the tips because, you know, the ends can get very dry. And then I'll add my Back to Basics shea butter. So I'll just put a little bit, you know, in my palm, rub it together, you know, warm it up, and then I'll work it through the section. And then I'll finish with my coconut oil. I honestly swear by this stuff. It's the best product. My hair absolutely loves it. I was previously using castor oil, but it actually made my texture a lot harder. The coconut oil combined, especially with this product here, super soft. Like when I take my braids out, my hair is soft. So with the coconut oil, I take a little bit as well, you know, rub it in my hands and also work it through. And then I'll braid each section in 2. So I'll do 2 kind of cornrows going down, 2 going down that way, and then depending on how, you know, I'm wearing my wig, it might be a middle part, it might be a side part, and I'll just kind of braid the rest going to the side, and then I'll just let it air dry. So I'll usually wash my hair on a weekend, specifically Sunday morning. So I'll wash in the morning and then I have the whole day for it to dry, and obviously overnight as well. And then by the next morning, like I said, I'm usually wearing a wig of some sort, but if I am wearing my hair out, then I'll just take it out in the morning. And then my go-to styles of choice, it's usually either an Afro puff, and I just use some elastic that I got from the fabric store. I just tie it up on one end, and depending on how tight I want it, you know, I tie it accordingly, and then, you know, I put it over my head and just work it the way that I want. Or the other style is kind of like what I have today, and I've just put a whole bunch of bobby pins and just secured it and just kind of played with the front area, just to style it the way that I want. They're usually my 2 go-to styles. And if it's getting close to wash day, I'll usually put all of my hair up and then secure this Mali hair on it and just do like a high bun. So yeah, they're the 3 main styles. I keep it really simple. I rarely do like twist outs and braid outs and flat twists, but I did actually do a braid out 2 days ago on my hair, and that's why it's got a bit of definition. I did it with the intention of actually wearing my hair out, and I did wear it out that particular day, but I don't know, I feel like I want a bit more length before I would you know, put all the time and effort into doing braid outs and twist outs and that kind of thing. Because right now, if I braid it up and I take it out, the hair definitely will shrink, so I don't get to see as much length. I like my hair stretched out a little bit more. So yeah, definitely at the 3, 4, maybe 5 year mark, I would be investing time into doing braid outs and twist outs and whatever else that people do with their hair. Okay, so now onto the length check. I've got my measuring tape here. I'm just going to take my hair out, stretch it out, and see how much length I've gained between last year this time and now. Alright, so I'm going to start from the left side, and I'm just going to stretch. Okay, so on this side, it's 7.5 inches. Alright, this side, it is 8.25. Yeah, 8.25 inches. Okay, so onto the front. Okay, so it hits me under my bottom lip, and that's 8 inches. Okay, so in the middle, got to get down for this so you can see it. It is 8 inches, and on this side here, it is 9 inches, and on the other side, it is 9 inches. And last year this time I could just get my hands around all my hair to put it up. But now if I'm to put it all up, this is what it looks like. Got a nice amount of hair. Honestly, going natural was the best decision I ever made. And it's funny how occasionally people say, so how long are you going to do this natural hair thing for? And I'm like, it's not a thing. This is something that I've decided to do. I'm not going back to relaxing my hair. When I think about all the times my scalp got burnt, there was one time my ears got burnt. And just having to, do that 6-8 week upkeep of getting your hair relaxed, and how you hated it when you had thick roots because you wanted your hair straight. It does not interest me. It does not entice me whatsoever. And then when I had my hair relaxed, I never wore it out because I didn't like it, because it was limp, it was lifeless, it was flat. Right now, I love wearing my natural hair. I wear my wigs for a certain amount of time, and then I can't wait to pull my hair out and just, run my hands through my hair, and it's just so soft, and I absolutely love it. So honestly, guys, if you are considering going natural, don't think that, oh, I can't go natural, I can't deal with my natural hair, I don't have the right hair texture, or even what I thought, my hair is too hard. Honestly, until you get rid of all those chemicals in your hair and you get to feel and experience your hair for what it is, you'll never know. Because honestly, not relaxing your hair for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, a couple of months is very different from cutting off all your relaxed hair and starting from scratch in regards to your natural texture. And that's what I discovered when I did my big chop. So if you're thinking about going natural, honestly, I would definitely encourage you to do it. And at the end of the day, if you don't like it, there are so many options. Like, you don't have to wear your natural hair all the time. Some people are natural and they choose to always blow dry their hair, press their hair. I personally haven't done that yet. One, because I love my texture when it's in its natural state, but also I'm thinking I can wait a bit longer before I get my hair pressed up. But I definitely do want to do that at some point to see just how much length it is, how thick and luscious, and how much movement and body it has. But yeah, going natural will not restrict you in any way. The only thing is you spend a bit more time washing your hair. But if you set aside some time and just include it into your your routine, your schedule, it works. I do mine on a Sunday. I don't have much going on a Sunday, so it works for me. And then on top of that, it doesn't stop me from wearing wigs. I still wear straight wigs. I still wear wavy wigs. Obviously, I always wear a closure now because I'm all about protecting my hair. There are some people who opt to leave their edges out and still press it or relax it. I'm not about that life. I want my natural hair to remain as authentic as possible, so I am a closure wearing girl. And then obviously, when you wear kinkier textured hair, you can blend it a lot better. So, I love wearing my Marley wig because, I can pull out the perimeter, do a top knot. Everyone thinks it's my hair because the texture is pretty much spot on. So yeah, going natural will not complicate your life in any kind of way. All right, guys, enough talking from me. Thank you so much for watching. If I've forgotten anything, or if you still have something you want to ask me, leave it down in the comments below and I'll do my best to try and answer you. Thank you to all of you who have been subscribed to me for the longest, those of you who have joined recently, and just for sticking it out with me as I continue, my natural hair journey, my YouTube journey. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.